In this video, we're going to take a look at Neon Swim and Neon Pace Clock. Neon Swim is an application that allows you to create workouts, manage workout groups, and create PDFs that you can give to coaches or swimmers to have them follow along. Neon Pace Clock is the programmable pace clock that you can send your workout to, all your intervals with one tap. It can count up or down, you can skip through intervals, and you can even have send-off tones and it will count the reps for you. So let's take a look. Let's start by taking a look at the home screen of Neon Swim. We can see two things. We've written a workout today, as it says I have one workout today, and it has detected a pace clock nearby, which we're going to use shortly. But first, let's see how we can create a workout that we can send to Neon Pace Clock. So I'll go to the Workouts tab, and I'm going to add a workout. Here I can set workout groups and subgroups, but I'm just going to keep it simple here and call this my workout and give it a time to start. Now I can add a set. So if I want to make a warm-up, I can easily add maybe a 200 freestyle. Most of these parameters are optional. You can have energy systems if you want to add energy systems. You can have a stroke. We've already said free, but you can add it there, and we can make it swim. So that'll be our warm-up. Another thing, if we want to add a second set, let's go the usual 10 100s. And we'll follow that up with 650s kick afterwards. All of these parameters can be modified or changed at any time. And stuff like the stroke, I've added this choice option. You can add any of those in the Neon Swim settings. And finally, we'll add some sort of recovery. So there's our workout. I can create a PDF. Real simple. And I can email it if I wanted to. Next thing to do is let's take a look at our pace clock controls. So I'll go to the pace clock tab. We can see the pace clock here. I tap it and it connects. And now we're controlling the pace clock. I can pause, play, or reset. I have other settings here too, which we'll get to some of those in a minute. I can sync it with the current time, change the brightness. If I tap sync with current time, it's 7:28 and it's showing 28 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and reset that and look at how we can send a workout. All right, now let's take a look at sending a workout to Neon Pace Clock. On the bottom tab here, I have a button that only appears when a pace clock is nearby. I tap that and it shows me all the sets I can send to Neon Pace Clock. In this case, I have 3 sets in the workout. If I tap one, it grays it out and it will not send that set to Neon Pace Clock. Tap it again, it's blue again, and it will send. Then I select the pace clock that I want to send it to. If there were multiple, I could send this workout to all of the pace clocks at the same time. When I tap send, it begins sending it. And now we have our workout running on Neon Pace Clock. Let's see what we can do to control it now. Back in the Pace Clock tab here, the interface is very similar to a music player. We have a list of all our different lines in the set here. And if I want to go to one, I can tap it and it will go to that set. Alternatively, I can use the next and back buttons to go through the workout. Or I can pause. I can also scrub through with the slider and find a different part of the workout. Now let's take a look at sending a rep count to Neon Pace Clock. In this case, I'm doing 10 100s on 130 and it's counting down. If I go into the settings here, I have an option to show rep count. I also have an option that shows how long it's going to show that rep count. So let me set that to 10 seconds and turn on the show rep count function. Here's how that works. If we just skip to the next 100 on 130, the minutes column shows a 2 and it's counting down. The interval is not 230, but it's showing the rep count as in this is the second 100 in the minutes column for the 10 seconds that I defined, and then it goes back to counting down the interval. Skipping ahead to the next one shows a 3, and so on. The next thing let's go over is how to do send-off tones. If I want to enable that, I go into the settings, the Pace Clock tab, and I can pick the send-off tone that I want, the volume, and the duration. I'm going to keep most of it the same. Here I have the send-off interval set to 7 seconds. That means there's going to be 7 seconds between each send-off tone, and it's going to play up to 4 tones if the interval allows for it. So let's skip to the next rep and see what that sounds like. So it's going to play a send-off tone every 7 seconds. Neon Swim is an application that's available for free from the Apple App Store for both iOS and Mac devices. Neon Pace Clock is available for sale now. If you have any questions or are interested in purchasing a Neon Pace Clock, please email sales@neoninnovation.com. Thank you.